Deek would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
You're just not tuning in. I just recently started doing straight main quests when I stream. No longer on to side quests. Even though I may wander off and do one or two, the main objective when I'm playing on stream will be main missions. Okay, this is farther than I thought. I'm not gonna run. So she's all the way here. Trying to get as far as I can, because next week I'm getting my wizard key pulled. So that's not gonna be fun. Let me look. Hey, Poppy.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
Where did I set my trap? The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve
Revelio.
you well.
Let's go down this. Revelio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
You can learn a lot from weather, though, can't you?
It's no Dallas.
Call me stealthy, man. I used to do this on Assassin's Creed, cuz.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What's
Revelio.
going on here?
Only one way to find out.
So, my gear slots are full. Even though I have 40 now. My gear slots are full. I gotta sell some of these. Like ones I know I'm not ever gonna use for real. The drip is getting there. The drip is getting there. The drip is getting there. Like, it's like I gotta sell some stuff because even though I have more space. I'm finding myself hoarding this stuff. Let's take this off. I don't care about yours. Two Bookie Boo Boo scarves. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. Bookie Boo Boo. Boogie Boo Boo. I mean, once I already get the look of it, doesn't really matter.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking straight up.
But he would just stand there for no reason. I can't go that way. That dragon fight was last.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? They join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence is going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, their violence is going to get me precise.
Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not fair.
Let's even Horace, shall we? From the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Amora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Careful! That robot is burning intact! Think you'll get out?
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss...
Sorry, to the library. I'll do this or something very quick. I mean, because I don't have any main story questions.
thus far in the term.
Might as well go in the restricted section. My damn hour free time though.
Revelio.
It's intermediate field guide page.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's telling me it's upstairs. I thought I already got it. Honestly.
That book Professor Weasley was.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have... This ones will be more difficult.
That's probably yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
I said I won't go down there right now. I won't go down there right now. No, 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 no. Stop being bad.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Just waited.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Alla vette.
Beautifully done.
Shorty like being beside me.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks goblin.
Bring someone that speaks goblin. Oh, Amit is the only person that speaks gobbledygook that I know. As far as quests, I finished this. We got this whole little top of the class look. Got 9 more main story quests, 32 more side quests, and I unlocked that whole bit. Almost done with field page this one. Gotta get 2 more at Hogsmeade. I gotta get 10 more out in the world. But like I said, that's side quest stuff. So which quest do we want to do? Moms of the World. Tell the Poppy. Like, these are side quests. I'm going to meet Sebastian. I want to learn some dark stuff. Whew. It's a long little troop. Too far in that time.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Hey, buddy.
Slow down now. There we go. Go! Faster!
Put that in the bag.
And if there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Is that another quest? Oh, Balar Imperio. Oh. Oh. Alright. Listen. After this, we gotta do this. I'm counting these as a story. These are story quests. Imperio, I need it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead. I'll be quieter than a job.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio. Confringo. see any goblins in these webs?
Too disgusting for even a
Revelio.
spider to prey on.
What was that?
Over here!
Protego!
You won't survive this, my young
I won't
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
But you don't gotta worry yourself.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa!
He said, I got a new spear.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or
Revelio.
soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Horcrux.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo!
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Revelio! Lumos! Lumos! Confringo! Lumos! Lumos!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Not quiet enough. As if you could best the likes of me. But I'm better.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they will wait.
Bury spiders. That's burying it into the ground.
Incendio!
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
I got a lot. I think you got up on me right now with them curses.
Revelio.
Come up for them too.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Peace.
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Confringo!
Expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, Why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft?
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Like I said, I got like Imperio and stuff. So, alright, before I did the gobbledygook one, go learn Imperio. Jesus. Need to do some more job applications today as well.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
before I go deeper, let me just get rid of some stuff I'm already knowing. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Ooh. I had a feeling. Ooh, ooh. That the night's gonna be good night. The night's gonna be good night. Feeling.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Confringo. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Revelio.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I think it's justified.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Before you go.
Stupid one. Confringo.
I thought I blew
We've
it
rid
up.
the world of another spider. I could see that tonight.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
I think that's the way to go.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Just move it right.
Incendio. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Incendio.
We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of grave room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Confringo. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Bombarda. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa! Bombarda!
I'm not talking about that note.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. I need to find a safe way across.
That's where the bones come in there, actually. The bones come in there. So I guess I gotta speak with Sebastian now. Not straight to crack. There's no way I'm pulling the bones under here. So let's first talk to him. Anything.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, that told me on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
That's a lot of bone rattle. You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Hey, so it's over here. Nah. I'm doing this before I get that early. No, I'm doing this before I get that early.
Incendio. Bombarder! Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarder. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarder. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
This is not working for some reason. Oh, how this?
Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
That took me a while. It seemed like it was easier than it actually was, but...
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Here
we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Here's that room.
Confringo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
There's so many different ways to go in this mug, bro. Go back where we... That's not where we came, bro.
Confringo! Incendio!
This is a dead end. I don't want to go in that rabbit hole.
Revelio!
It could be a dead end. Here. These be a dead end.
This catacomb has suffered decay.
Okay, hold on, let me make sure I got no space, because I do not have time for it.
Just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Identify a spark item. These. Oh, you go back.
Revelio!
We came from up there, so we're going in here.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio!
That worked.
Confringo goes! Bombarda!
That blow it up.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
It's so fidgety.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio!
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
slice a frozen enemy, so.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
I told him not to. That's all you can do. Oh, here's ominous.
Silent. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
I can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. Glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
He didn't really change his mind, but I guess you can say he changed his mind, but he didn't at all.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply had a moment with you and he changed his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
And I'm being dodgy, I'm not being
I never wanted
straightforward.
to keep all this from Ominous.
I don't really like
He
that.
just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Cause me in real life, is, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna have you wondering. I used to think about it. Well, that's necessarily fair.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. This is too important. For Anne.
So I feel like he about to sacrifice his life for his sisters, and he don't even know. Should be a point where I'm gonna have to take it from him, or have to use freaking
When we get to
killing
Feldcroft,
curse.
I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
I mean, she's caring about your well-being. It does seem like you're taking your well-being.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
It sounds like you're taking your well-being into account, my brother.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
One less human. Sad. Really, it is.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
May not had to use Imperial.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Man, it was one goblin. When you taught me to spell, you said it's best when you're outnumbered. Bro, it was more of us than him, bro. You want to put that man in a coffin. You made him murk himself. Yeah, go on about your business, playboy. That was too dark. You hear me? Let me talk to you, old man.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why,
right.
Sebastian?
I use right here in front of your tail, bud. You lucky. You lucky. I'd knock you off right now.
Revelio.
I'm going to have to open this chest too. What you need to say, playboy. Acting like that. You ain't even sick for real. You be playing. Like, they don't even read each other letters. You gonna be weird, old man. I gotta go tell Sebastian what's going on. Alright, so before I do that, let me see what this quest is talking about. It's a lot. It's truly a lot. Actually,
Revelio.
Application. Where is? I just seen it. Okay, so I said I just seen a Merklin trial. These Merklin trials.
This place has seen better days.
Merklin trial.
Reparo.
Put it back together. Come on, baby, put yourself back together. Put yourself back together, baby.
Revelio.
Where is the other one at? Don't tell me I use this. Hello, baby.
Reparo.
Put yourself back together, baby.
I myself will be proud.
Put yourself back together, baby. Another Merklin trial. So go before you go. Think twice before leaving. So I finish this quest out. I'm gonna go back to the main quest line. What's up? What's up? What's up on the ground? Huh? You stuck on that Hufflepuffle. Man, bro, these quests kind of be long-winded. Oh, kind of long-winded. Maybe kind of long-winded, bro. I was trying to do straight main quest, but then I see a spell that I can learn. I'm like, oh, I need it. This boy done messed up. He let his emotions get the best of him. Now he talking about he gonna snitch if we use unforgivable curses. Like, bro, see what you did to your uncle, bro. You got this mother feeling like. And I tried to say you crossed the line. He still want to drag me in it. Like, bro, you got to do better. Calm your
Did you
tail
speak
down.
with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Don't send me no owl. You trying to get me in trouble, bucko. Gobbledygook. You're gonna speak with Amit. Amit. So go, where you go. Oh. Gotta go talk with Amit. Amit, 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 Amit. Amit, Amit, Amit. Running around this school in my suit of armor. And I'm jumping up the stairs. My suit of armor.
I spend the entire day.
I got stamina, and I'm on stamina.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do.
Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Man, it's going to be perfect. We're going to Hogsmeade. I hope. You know what? Town. When the Cambridge, I'm about to sell some of this stuff. Can I love you better? Can I love you better, baby?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Let me sell some of my wares. Oh, yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
Lumos.
What do you have?
Lumos.
What are we looking for today?
Yeah, I mean, you got 20 items. What do you mean? You just use Lumos and it'll be on top of your wand and it'll follow you.
Thank you for stopping in.
I have to see
appreciate
it. I'll have to see it.
Revelio.
Yeah.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
It is dark. What do you mean? Those red boots drop in an hour. I can't have my cake and eat it too. Ooh. I just had to make a reservation. Chilling in my head for this house.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
A Merlin trial. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Not so tricky at all, Miss Merlin. Not so tricky at all. Can I like you better? Yeah. Dark mango, what I need to do here? Impulsive. I'm trying to interrupt you a little bit. I gotta get those dueling feats. Those feats mean everything to me right now. What do you want me to do to you? I'll complete the battle in 10 seconds. Another dueling feat. Yes, sir. Yeah, those dueling feats, I need those. I'm running just for these dueling feats. But any my layers up there is the one that I don't have. Oh, it don't even tell me.
Revelio.
Oh, it's those. But I have one. I have a couple of those. Me no quiero. We coming to the mountain today. Me no quiero. La duck. I came here when I was exploring and I smacked that boss already. I hit him with quick old Petrificus. Didn't know I could do it, but I did it.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
One second. I'll do that in a second. Let me save that. I'll save this one. Say something.
I mean, I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Going to the mine and we can't be seen. Going to the mine and we can't be seen. Going to the mine and we can't be seen.
The door is looking at us.
Oh. That door. So you tell me, if I didn't figure that thing out about the chest having to be invisible, that I would have learned about those chests. This later on, I would have learned how to open chests this far in.
So rarely mentally prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this. It seems something else altogether.
How nice of you.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Yes, of course.
Matter of time till Ranrock said such cowardice. Find him!
You get the loom later on.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door.
Yeah, you get like side missions and quests to do it, but
feel like
there's a
a
side
from one of the
mission in the
adventure
room
books I read
requirement where
during
you
the
unlock
summer
the room,
holidays.
where you can unlock it to upgrade your gear.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building out here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You haven't had mushroom stew I used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Another time,
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. One less human to worry about.
Clever.
I need to get the program.
Revelio.
You're going too slow. These goblins rich, boy. I be robbing these folks. Straight to the business. In the back of my mind, I hear that clock ticking. Didn't break it on. He did. I know it, I know it, I know it, I know it, I know it. I know it. Alright, folks. There's too many of y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
You won't last long.
Give me my bag.
I won't rest. Call that spellcaster. Just you wait till I'm on top. I don't think
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to... There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
That was nice and cool though.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Man, I'm looting. I'm eating. What you talking?
Revelio. Lumos.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
I just came up with resources. Is that what you telling me? Ain't no chest or nothing here.
Lumos.
Okay,
Lumos.
Get me out of here. Wasting my time.
stronghold for Red Rock.
One there.
Before you were born. Not quite.
Do you think this is funny?
Let's get this over with. Rubber boy, coming back this way.
I'll do this.
Take them.
Pop the balloon. Just run through.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Full of video potions.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Their first statue, but that bag is full of Leo, man. Out of here, cuz. Out of here, cuzzy. Come on, Amit. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
You probably got Logdock in the headlock.
Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you,
My meat
Amit.
ain't built for
I
the
couldn't have done it
gauntlet, bro.
without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Alright, let's go tell the Lagaki. Tell them about these drills they building. They trying to drill us. AK, machine gun, 50 glasses.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam.
Yeah.
Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it.
Oh, what?
But I don't know.
Oh, no, I know.
After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
But don't nobody talk to Kate. Don't nobody talk to Kate. Because the thing is, I was in the house because I was outside at first, and then Layla came to the door. She was banging on the door crying, so I opened the door, picked her up, and went back and sat on the couch. So I left before they got into the nitty gritty. I missed a whole lot, and the game was still on. I said I'm gonna come back after it go to the half. I remember saying that, but I didn't come back, and I was in the house. I was in the house with all the girls. So, and Ree don't got Kate number, so it only narrowed down to you feel me? Unless Kimani was pillow talking to Shonda and she told Kate that day.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Oh, I know.
Again for delivering those potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality will meet my...
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in.
Not me.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, I already knew that she was like that though. But I mean, like I told him when they first got into it, when he first got into it with Shonda, she was talking about, oh, she paid for this, she paid for everything. That you got to stop letting her do it if you want to be quiet, because that's the only thing. I mean, she was living on her lonesome, you feel me? But hold on, I got a phone call. Hold on. All right, I'm back. But yeah, talking about that going back to school job. But bruh, he ain't gonna let her do that. I'm gonna let you know because that truck junk. Bruh, because he wanted that truck, and she was like, "Oh, I'll put it in my name, blah blah blah." And then every time they get into it, I got that truck for you. But then it was a situation. It was the situation where he was gone, and he sent her the bread to go pay the truck payment. She didn't, and she let him come repo it. Yeah, that's your private information.
Revelio.
I mean, I know what he made, but the only thing about it is, like, I wouldn't let that go down in my presence. You know, that's why it'd be crazy when they be like, bruh, she don't never do this around you. No, because they know how I react. But my thing is, the number, that 400 number she's saying, it's because of two reasons. One reason is because, hold on, God, everybody coming. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. 1 second. But that 400 number, bro, two reasons for that. One, he dang. Yeah. I said I'm about to. Alright. But yeah, that 400 number, but they go two reasons. One, it's the amount of hours he worked. He don't work the full 40. Sometimes they be sending him home. But also, he get paid every week. It's not every 2 weeks.
I adore them.
Yeah. But another thing, you know what I'm saying, I can get the slight frustration. Who said that? All I'm gonna say is there's some cap to that, because that was the case.
Hello, Professor. I have news.
She would be
the goblins are looking for something.
Because he pay all the bills.
They've built drills to help with their search.
Pay all the bills anyway. She was supposed to be
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
What do you mean 2 a month? How she gonna say she's trying to make 2 a month? She make 4
the
a
next
month.
trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything
and that's
but
household.
himself.
Household, African American household is
While he's
50,000.
away.
So you're making
I
almost
understand.
what a household of 2 people make.
Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I could go deeper into it about that
How
some
will I
cap
gain
too,
access
because
to the headmaster's
Tennessee
office?
trip, but I ain't gonna go into that.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Off on another adventure.
No, that's why I don't even be talking financials to John. That's weird. Dang, it's Christmas. And turned out to be nobody in there, so it made it even weirder. But the crazy part is the person by default he gonna think it is. And it ain't even him. Yeah, that's stirring up drama too.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into?
I ain't about to reach
and take
either.
ages to brew.
If he ain't gonna tell me.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to
I
change
stay
into
silent
Professor
until-
Black?
One never
until he
knows when
decide to
such a
come
thing
around,
may come
'cause
in
I ain't
handy.
gonna- Oh,
Let's
tell
just
me,
say
talk
I
to
felt
me,
the
I'm
need to be
begging.
prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf.
Secretive, yeah.
Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Like I said, I'm gonna be stay out the way like I do. It's weird, but I'm gonna stay out the way like I do.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's why I
I
invite
won't
Reed
forget
yet,
that
'cause I
taste
ain't-
anytime soon. How do I sound? Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I was on one of them. He's Revelio. I ain't know. That's funny. Reed probably was Slytherin. Or Griffin.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
You said what?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Chat. 14 times 50.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
I wonder almost daily why I accept...
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle. Supposedly,
Boots hit the market in 20
Fig's
minutes,
behalf.
fellas.
I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What?
You think I got
Goodness.
enough by power.
You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Yeah, I did fortification this morning. I'm gonna do some more. I got to dip, boy. I can't do it.
But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all,
find
Weasley.
something,
I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that much.
I'm probably messing up.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any herself.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree... Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Go, leave, Hold on. Hold up. I gotta go to the headmaster office because I'm that guy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I was thinking about it. Thinking about doing that half and half thing again. I'm in love with the crop. I'm in love with the crop. But DDG, he's still going at it. Talks on everybody mad that he's good, and that they still together. Everybody like, bro, you being corny. Yeah, cause he in a 3-point contest. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He in the. No, it's between. I think it's between Dame and
Hello, Homura.
Yeah, Ty Hero might surprise. But they put Julius Randle in there the same way. They went 2 for 21 from deep in one game. Ain't no way, bro.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Homura. Revelio.
What are you doing?
Revelio.
He indeed did go.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Hold on. You know what I like to do.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, he did. I thought everybody was on his tippy.
Revelio.
Everything about that time. Okay, so I got the key with me if I needed that. Some other doors.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Computer class Brazzy, the mini clip was something. I remember that.
Revelio.
Cool. Oh, so you converted them.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
We did that twice, bro.
That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
We did it for Call of Duty and 2K. Oh, the old head. Yeah.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Huh?
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms.
Ravenclaw, that's
Avoid
her own.
each of them at all costs.
That's a house. It's Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin. I'm Ravenclaw. They're known for their intelligence. But go Hufflepuff or Gryffindor. Slytherin is known for their hunger for power.
I should have run when I could.
This is my job. I need to time this just right.
That might look a video.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Hold up. Red boot. Ooh, they don't got half sizes, so you gotta go 12. 404 error. Bruh, it's cheating. It's cheating, bruh. Bruh, it's cheating, yo. They say 404 error on the boost, bruh. They ain't trying to let me check out this junk. They ain't trying to let me check out the booties. Let it load for a little bit. Let's see what it do. Now they trying to let me get the boost car.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I drop that. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Hold on, let me try to reload the site. I'm not quitting until I'm able to get a boot. Select size 12. Count down. Bro, to check out, all I do is spin.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Move out the way, skeleton man. Yeah, thank you. Oh. Okay, the creeping. Look dip, bro.
Nothing this way. There must be another way to find you.
I'm trying. Every time I go to check out.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Hold on. Okay, this John cheating. Yeah, it's saying 404 error not found. Add it. Oh, I found it. Okay. Let me try it again over here. Did you switch gems? It messed up. I was putting in my information at checkout. But I'll tell you, the box hitting it that hard. It was working for a second. When I was filling out my information break, then that just started to tweet me. Go fast. Why can't I go fast? Why can't I go fast?
Now's my chance.
Like, the game wouldn't let me go fast, and that's dumb. I'm over here mashing a button to go faster. Like, that's so dumb, bro. Like, come on now. You see me going up the stairs, and then he come right there, and I'm trying to walk by him. And the game like, oh, nah. Like, look how fast I'm going right here.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Alright, now he coming this way. Alright, can't see me. Go. Look, I can't go. Like, bro, them little things.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Alright, cloak invisibility. They website is so busy, man. I ain't even liking this, bro. They website so trash. Mischief gotta do better, bro.
They can't see me at all.
And I was
can
putting
get
in
closer to them.
I was putting in my information, bro. And then it stopped. But then it just said 404 error. Okay, I was letting me put it in again.
This is the way forward.
Oh, okay.
Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Right, hold on. I gotta pause and put my information in. Because if I can do it, I'm going to climb in little. You're on the queue, you don't need to do anything with. Because now it say I'm in the queue. It say you're on the queue, do not need to do anything. Refresh will make you lose your place in line.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The deathly hello. This ain't no mysterious one. I know this one. It's the one that Voldemort was using, cuz. They got me in the queue now, break. I was putting my information, but then it said you were in queue, not need.
Bombarda!
Come on, cuz.
Revelio.
Ain't no chest in that I can get, is it? You know, we can win. Hold up, Tax made that big go up. Hold up, bro. Hold on. Tax made that jump almost 400. That's 100 a week. Do I really want him? Because I can climb right now. Let's see if it worked. Already sorted out. If I get charged. Oh, I got charged. Well, I'm going back now. Side 12 red food. Check my email, matter of fact. Hold up. Let me check my email. Cause I got charged, so I'm assuming I hit. But you know, if I don't, then I get refunded. But it's saying checkout. I ain't trying to refresh nothing. See, now it's saying it's sold out. So did I hit or did I not? You took my bread, bro. Let me check my email, bro. That's how I know. If I got an email, then I hit. I ain't got no email yet, so. See, I got a thank you for it from Zipper, but that don't matter. I ain't got no email from Mischief. Mischief saying they sold out. They said no longer really was sold out. So if I don't get email, I'm just gonna make that call, get my bread back. It's okay. I tried. I thought I hit. See, now it's saying it's out of stock. I'm just gotta wait and see if I get that email. If I get the email, then I'm just gonna call and get that refund. Cause I don't think I hit actually. Oh, it says it's pending anyway. Alright, it says it's pending. Bro, that's my 30-piece combo. I didn't win them. That's so sad. No, they gonna refund me my bread. Like, I got charged. I was like, okay, I hit. It was still spinning. I was like, okay, well, I still must have hit because they charged me. Nah. Because I didn't get the email yet. But now it's saying out of stock. And I already had went through with the payment process. And I ain't see the thank you for your order screen.
This must be for me.
The resurrection stone. And now sending something out of stock.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Nothing. Complete the trial with the stone. So somebody died.
Dear sweet.
So I'm bringing somebody back to life.
We won't be the same without her.
Bring her back to life. Bring her back to life.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
I'm about to call that number.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Let me see if any of the sneaker pages talking about it.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Some people saying.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with in the wrong hands.
They said spending the refund will adjust that too. So I'm gonna keep an eye on my email. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and
everyone is in some
force that on through because
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
return to the not being loved. Dang, now I keep refreshing my email. Like, I'm trying to see. Let me check their Twitter. Dang, this dude said he got charged twice. Yikes. He said he didn't get an email, he got charged twice. No confirmation email, but I have a pending trial.
Has someone completed the first
or
3
successfully completed
trials?
screening at the place I don't. The first time.
I have.
Again, redo the order, got a confirmation screening, but still got charged twice as well.
I know.
Yikes.
You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you.
Was getting
The
charged
pensive memory I
twice.
just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Tad, the box hit, bruh. He got 15 checkouts, bruh.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Hero would, but definitely have lowered it down 3. Right, I'll stop streaming for now.